Hey everybody, this is Shadowrun 6th World, the Shadowrunner bunch. It's been a couple weeks, and the how can I put it this way? The
Technomancer kindergarten?
yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, the Technomancer technically the Technomancer summer camp is in full swing.
After school program.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
no.
When they don't actually go to school. Yes. And strangely enough, you've all settled into a routine. The kids take a little bit of time to warm up, to especially to actually just warm up to everybody. But strangely enough, you gain some cred when one of them walks up to Galahad and says, "You're Wuzzy's friend, right?"
Yeah, Wuzzy and I know each other from way back.
Looks at you, appears to be thinking for a few moments. Then nods, turns around, and goes back to playing with the box that you guys had left there, and the kids seem to grab a hold of and are turning into all sorts of things in their mind.
Dedicated Minecraft server.
Yes. Yeah, the box where the food had come in, the boxes that you brought in food and like needed supplies have now been repurposed as toys, which makes you feel good. Most of the time parents have to show up with the actual expensive toys for the kids to ignore them and then play in the boxes.
I look at the growing fort Technomancer that is being assembled in, I'm guessing, like the back half of the house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I'm going to regret this. And I flick my eyes over to AR.
Mm-hmm.
Is there like tag signs and like different sections and like a digital dragon flying around this thing?
Not right away.
Okay.
It when you and Prism will see this as things go, they really at the beginning stay pretty much straight. They're pretty reserved as far as reaching out to the Matrix. Nothing really. I mean, they definitely. You don't think they're traumatized, but you also get the feeling they were lab rats.
Also, probably playing with real life toys is novel to them.
That's the other part of it. Yeah. I mean, yes, eventually it does
That's
start.
just sad.
Yeah.
Eventually it does take on a new, eventually things are added to it. Tags pop up because to them it's just about the same if it's here or if it's in AR. And they do it. And you talked about setting up a Matrix playground for them. Eventually, Prism's contact, Pulse, does come by with a node that the kids seem to take to very well. And it manages to keep their attention a bit. Although you do have to set the node to stop playing Billy Berserker when they pick up a couple of colorful words from
Oh
it.
dear.
You know, it's adorable when a 5-year-old screams "Happy Monday, Mother Fraggers," but it's not conducive.
Nope. But yeah, you've settled in. The neighborhood is pretty quiet and keep to themselves. I think you also get the feeling they've kind of learned that that the people who live in this house typically are just short-term renters. So they don't seem to bother you. You guys don't seem to bother them, and it's all working.
I would, as the closest thing to a child I know, I would have called in Thornton.
Yes.
And introduced him to the kids, which invariably led to us having, because there's 5 Technomancer kids. How many do we save?
Yep.
Us having his 6 voices whining about not getting enough juice snacks.
Well, the thing is, when Thornton gets there, they all their eyes all light up, and they run over to him. You brought us a toy. You brought us a toy.
Don't
get him off of me.
And then they're like intently staring at your arm. And
I turn off my arm immediately.
and then,
Get him off of me.
Yeah.
Get him off.
They don't actually, I mean, your arm doesn't do anything. You don't expect it to, but then they stop staring and they go, thank you. And they run off. Does anybody look in the Matrix at that moment?
I'm constantly checking the matrix in the area.
What they do is they yank a sprite out of Thornton's arm. Do you want to give me a Matrix perception roll, Prism, to see if you remember this signature?
Yes. Yes, I would. Let's see. Matrix perception is electronics and intuition, right? Or is it logic? Yeah, intuition. Jesus Christ, my roommate. Two.
It doesn't take much to spot it. He is not as things go, he's not subtle. And it's clearly
Entity, isn't it?
Yes, it's clearly Entity's sprite, and it is currently trying to get away from the kids. They yanked the sprite out of his arm, are currently jamming it from getting away, and are playing a game of catch with it. It's
that's downright disturbing.
It's yes.
I'm definitely going to keep an eye over them, make sure the sprite doesn't get away, or pop it before it does, if it looks like it's going to.
Yeah, no, I mean, eventually it does. Eventually it does decompile on its own, and they race off and play with something else.
Am I able to tell what kind of sprite that was?
Yes, you are. And you would have.
Gordon, have you been randomly punching yourself in the face and not telling anybody?
Maybe.
you haven't noticed anything You haven't noticed anything strange.
Yeah, they haven't told the others about the exactly what that was yet.
Yeah.
Fair.
You think it's a, what was it? You think it was a courier sprite.
Okay.
And definitely you could spot that it had camouflage and looked like it was just trying to it looks like it was just trying to hide, or it was just like it was with Cookie. It was just looked like it was just tagging along.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I was assuming when you first mentioned that there was a sprite. That wasn't entirely my assumption.
Yeah.
But if it decompiled, that means it didn't return to its Technomancer, so any information it gathered, it was lost.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. Good.
Yep.
Nothing to worry about then. So Prism does not, in fact, say anything about the sprite tag along.
Okay. Yep. And yeah, and Thornton, you hadn't noticed anything acting strange or anything like that.
Okay, I haven't noticed anything. He'd probably still be super paranoid though.
Oh yeah, no, he did like completely. I
yeah,
mean,
he's just
yeah.
okay.
You hit yourself with a hammer. I mean,
I lagged or something maybe.
yeah, that changes your personal outlook. Is unfortunately I can attest to.
So did the sprite decompile, or did one of the children decompile the sprite?
I don't know what's worse.
Well, if the sprite decompiled, its timer could have just ran out.
Mhm.
But one of the children could have also decompiled the sprite, just like you can banish a spirit.
Yeah.
And these are Technomancers, so that's something they could do.
It's
And they were playing
theoretically.
catch with it, so
it looks like a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Okay.
And I mean, you would hear they were chanting, toss the bad sprite, around. So they seem to know. Yeah, they seem to know have something instinctive that tell them that was a malevolent matrix entity.
Okay.
Speaking of having a house full of traumatized children,
yes.
Galahad would reach out to Prism, or at least pull her aside and talk to her and say, "Can you run no-softs?"
Yes.
Just a heads up, your voice changer didn't click on for that if you tried to.
It's not key to my
Do you
keypad.
have a no-soft on child psychology and trauma therapy? And if not, do you need help acquiring one?
I can find one.
Okay. Because I figure the least thing that we should be doing is getting these kids in front of a therapist. And Uncle Thornton is not qualified for that, nor am I.
yeah, he's currently just trying to push them away.
So okay, no, flip a coin, Eric or Thornton. Is it
Okay.
Are you currently a jungle gym in Fort Technomancer, or have you been roped into a tea party? Those are the only two options you have.
Sure. What do you want me to roll for that?
Choose even or odds.
Even or odds? We'll go with odds because I'm odd.
I can flip a coin.
All right, flip the coin.
Let's see. Skull tea party. So let's see what we got. Oh, it's a tea party.
Okay, yeah. So just
one of the kids is
scrunched
full on
over,
your
holding a
shoulders,
jug.
putting a bow in your hair.
Yep. Holly,
And then I'm gonna say about finding a no soft or child psychology.
At one point though, Holly does pull you aside, Galahad. Because,
oh yeah, she's here too.
Oh right, our mini barbarian who kicked a troll to unconsciousness.
I love her, by the way.
What made you come get me?
I will at that point full on in the backyard. We are away from the kids, we're from everyone else.
Yeah, no, she chose the tea party as a perfect time to do this.
Yeah,
because they were focused.
You're a grown up. You know the score. You were a job. We were hired to show you the error of your ways. However that worked out. The fact that the crew you were running with were live streaming the run they were doing. I hope I can say the sentence again slower, but I hope I don't need to, Holly.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I get it. We were kind of all hyped up, thinking we were more than we were.
All right.
Especially considering how quickly a couple of you took us out.
Oh my god! How long has it been since that night? Just is it been a couple weeks?
I would say it's been a couple weeks. Yes.
Have they managed to recover their van yet? I wouldn't know, but I gotta know. The fact that I sent it on a run of every taco temple in Seattle over and over again.
Yes, they would have eventually gotten it back.
I did get her in touch with Pulse, and because he said he had like worked for her with a proper crew.
We did also then dump 5 Technomancer kids onto his plate as well. So
yeah, no, at this point, yeah, you're not, and you guys aren't entirely sure because Jolie was given a whole bunch of money by somebody to set this up. So I mean, one advantage is you really won't have to pay lifestyle for a month.
Yeah.
And it ended up she basically is there as a nanny.
She's in his Rolodex of runners, at least.
Yes, she is, and yeah, no, and she's, she has not.
Okay.
Yeah, and the yeah, and she's kept, and she's, training, trying to get better and everything like that. So yeah, she's in that, but right now, for plot simplification, she did enjoy being a babysitter and is enjoying these kids. The fact that she's not, probably helps that she's an adept, so they can't manipulate her powers at all.
Oh, she's an adept.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Maybe she can get jobs as Shadowrunner babysitter.
Part of it though is I explained that she was at Run. Like you got graduated super fast. You'll eventually learn the ropes. There'll be others to teach you. Others you should trust. And I hope you hear the quotations around trust.
But
always look out for yourself. Take care of those who take care of you.
Why would somebody pay to get me out of a bad situation?
I cannot answer that question. You've been watching the Billy Berserker along with all the other
with the kids. You're right. Weeks. Okay. So
eventually you may be put in a position where you find out. You can keep that on the back burner. So just know you're safe.
The person didn't. I mean, you obviously aren't supposed to deliver me because I've had plenty of chances to run away. You weren't supposed to deliver me
I think like full on like in the seesaw, like we sit down and Galahad walks her through the run for the given value of what he can tell her.
Yeah.
You know, with operation security and things like that, where we were instructed to remove you from that group or to show you the error of the ways.
So this wasn't an extraction to put me in with somebody else or anything like that. This was just get me away from those
Johnson
guys.
recognized you were in a bad situation and you may not have realized it, and we were to show you the depths of the bad situation. And so sorry. Does she have anything? Like, I have something to end this conversation.
Yep, go ahead and end it.
It basically like do the dad dressing down thing of not like, you know, I'm not mad, I'm disappointed, like, you know, you like pointing out like the things that the team that she was working with, like, you're gonna learn there's people out there. Now, what do you know about Norse mythology?
A little, not a ton. She gives part of it though. She gives that look of
what the fuck? Why are you asking this question?
Well, what does that have to do with anything?
There's also a look of that. I mean, nowadays when I'm doing a job interview, I've got the. I tend to put it through when I'm conducting a job interview. I listen very careful when I'm asking technical questions for that clickety clack behind the scenes to sell. Okay, they're Googling as they're going on, and it changes. You can tell that she's. There is a certain look in the sixth world where. Some are better hiding
she's
than
dissociating slightly as she's like grabbing stuff in AR.
Yeah, and she's literally Googling and popping stuff up in AR in front of, so she's got it in front of her to look at. I mean,
there was a god named Boulder who was absolutely invincible because his mother had gone around and asked and told everything in the world to not hurt him, but she neglected something. Holly and mistletoe. And Balder was eventually killed with the thorn of the mistletoe. So he stands up, claps her on the shoulder, and then like kind of AR shows her that he is replacing her her contact name in his comlink as Holly to Thorn. And he goes, "Come on, little Thorn, we got work to do." And he leads her back inside.
Okay.
I'm not sure if it'll stick
on her a runner handle,
but she now has a runner handle of Thorn. All right. But yes.
Yep.
We got the therapist going. We have the extra muscle in case something shows up to show up and hurt the kids.
Yep. Everything is set.
I've been fixing drones and then refixing drones as the kids are like when I've got them halfway disassembled, turning them on and making them run around. They smack into walls.
Yep. Well, it's also been something where you know, Thorn plays a pew pew game with them, and it's her way of training. The five of them has to, you know, have the drone swarm her. And she has to get out of it. You know, and you eventually learn that, okay, this room doesn't need any furniture in it. It's just going to be
all
cheaper.
the dining room furniture out to the backyard.
Yeah.
I think Galahad full on knights some kids in front of like it's very clearly that Galahad has not had to work with anyone under 20 years old in about 15 years. So like it's very odd for him, but like he like knights some kids in front of Fort Technomancer and then immediately fucks off to the kitchen and makes coffee and is like reviewing like security stuff. Like he's doing the thing of like I will be adjacent to the kids as the kids play. I will not be playing with the kids.
Yep. Okay. So eventually though, Jolie does show up. Says that hey, I got a call. I'll stay here with the kids, but I think Tanis, who is one of the people that bankrolled this to get us started, needs some help.
Always pay your debts.
He needs, well, he's still, oh no, it's still, I talked him into $9,000 for this. Well, one,
Okay.
because it if it goes good, it'll go good. If it goes bad, it could be bad. So the $9,000 right off the butt, and he also promises some info on the kids. He just needs you to be driving in around the Ache. Not into the Ache, not even that close to it. You don't have to go even within sight of the checkpoints, but he needs you at this location, or in he needs you in that area on Tuesday around 7:00 in the evening. And this comm link will ping up more specific instructions for it. There'll be multiple parts to the job.
On a level of 1 to 10, of 1 being the proverbial milk run that'll never happen, and 10 being we might take a trip into Bug City, how much should we be armored and prepared for this job? Now, you can't tell me the steps because you don't want it to leak, but I need to know how much my team should bring.
Well, he was being, I can't quite do it as good as Rezin does. He was, I would say it's more speed and focused force than anything else. I don't think this is something that you're gonna fight your way out of. You just gotta, it's the type of thing where it's like a big dog's coming after you. You gotta slap its nose to get it to go away, or at least slow it down enough so that you can run.
Have I had time, by the way, to fix up the bulldog from the last vehicular assault I did with it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah,
because we had to do that to get into the neighborhood we're currently in.
Yep. You had to patch it up quick, but you've done a real job with it.
Oh no. Just Galahad working on the thing with 5 Technomancers holding flashlights. No, I need the light. I need the light here.
Yeah, they had some fun helping.
Nice.
So I assume we call in the variety of runners we trust who are not here on this call.
Yes.
to show up and take over the household stuff.
Yep.
While we prep to go.
Yeah. Well, Jolie was going to stay there, and and Thorn will stay behind. So
Alrighty.
that should be enough, because you really haven't, like I said, you've stayed off of the radar, and you haven't heard. And Pulse has been watching, and he has not seen anything pop up.
I got money, right? I have money. Yes. I'm just gonna give you a number, and you tell me if this is too much or too little. I'm gonna spend $100 on a Neil the Barbarian combat simulator for Holly or Thorn, to let her just, like, basically various melee weapons and go to town like AR style in the backyard.
Okay.
So that, because
Sounds dope.
she immediately stopped using her gun and started kicking a troll in the head. I figure that by the end of her running career, she is no longer going to be using. She's going to be using a gun as a precursor to get into melee combat, especially if she's an adept. So,
I played a street samurai like that once. She was great.
I had a backup character idea for Thud the Barbarian, who was a professor at like the local, like a professor of quantum physics who Shadowrun to, like, get the anger out of his system.
I thought you were gonna say he specialized in free fall.
But yes. So yeah, we'll get everyone prepped into the van. I assume Prism is again in the back with the drones.
Yeah.
Because it tends to be where she sits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, since we've had some time, Tom, how do you want to handle me, like, compiling and registering sprites during downtime? You want to just do bot hits? Or...
Bot hits works.
Okie dokie. I'll get some of those up so that I have a stable of sprites finally. It annoys me so much. I can only have one compiled, non-registered sprite at a time. But spirits, that limit doesn't exist anymore. It's not there.
Well, there is a limit. It's just not. It would be difficult to practice.
The limit of one does not exist.
Yes, right.
Listen,
like it used to.
It's
back in my day.
Yeah.
You had to choose what area of the city you were in every time you summoned a sprite. And if you were outside, you had to choose city or sky, and you couldn't choose both. Or Sword and Spirit, not sprite.
Yeah.
What edition was that?
That was first and second. I think by third they started. Third still had it, but it was starting to homogenize more in the companions and later books. And fourth, they just said no. Magic is one. But yes, back in my day, back in old school Shadowrun, mages could not summon on the fly, and shamans could not have long-term spirits. Your spirit lasted until sunup or sundown, whichever was next.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard that. Yeah.
And so you had to be in a domain. So, like, if I wanted to summon a hearth spirit, I had to walk inside a house to summon the spirit. If I wanted to summon a city spirit, I had to walk outside to the city. I couldn't do it from inside a house.
I mean, in fairness, it's time has gone on, and magic has refined as time has gone on.
Not to mention the fact that a giant meteor flew by and fucked everything up.
Well, yeah, that has something else to do with it.
It shook the awakened world like an Etch-a-Sketch and said, "There you go."
Yeah.
But yes, we'll pile into the truck or the van, and we will go towards the location. I'll brief everyone on the fact that we're supposed to be here at this time, and this comlink will ping, and that's not shady. But we all get 9,000 yen at the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Yes.
So did I hear that you say that we're in the van?
Yes, we're. Yes.
Do you have any Lisa?
I think
I still do for some reason.
I think it is depleted, but I think the kids have learned that.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Everyone just next. I think there are some that are still in there. It just you're getting all like the off flavors. of like Capri Sun.
Flavor.
It's
Blurple.
like it's blurple and like kiwi, guava, passion fruit, mango, banana express.
Yeah.
The express throws me off.
Yeah, the express is concerning.
Yeah.
Registering costs service, right? Does it still?
I don't know anymore.
Yeah, I haven't.
I know it used to.
Yeah. It used to cost money or New Yen and a service. Or karma, depending on.
Oh wait, hold on. What is my fading resist? I need to make sure I have enough dice to soak it. Fading resist is resonance plus.
Yeah.
Oh no, willpower plus charisma. Ouch.
I don't see anything that says it does it, but I admittedly am scanning it. Okay. Why don't you go ahead and give me, as you're driving into that area, how are you controlling the van? In direct AR?
I am definitely jumped in because I have no idea what's going to happen, and I'm better at it that way.
Okay.
Groundcraft roll?
It would be actually it's stealth plus logic, and you can add your control rig rating in, and you gain an edge.
Yay!
So just a straightforward stealth roll. It's basically just, like I said, stealth to see how casual you manage to drive, considering what is in the area.
So I have no.
You have no stealth?
I have no stealth skill. I've got a stealth auto soft on the vehicles, but I'm not sure if that helps.
It depends on how big your logic is. If you don't have stealth, it's -1 to your logic.
Okay, so yeah, then my logic is 4, so it's down to 3.
Yep. But you add your control rig rating in also.
All right.
And you get the edge.
So drive casual.
-2 fade. Oh, that's going to be my saving grace.
It's gonna be 6.
By the way, it sounds like we're getting into it. Can I summon a spirit after all
Yes,
the other
go ahead. Sure.
and stuff?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, you would be heading into the area, so you figure whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
That is fair.
Soon.
I'm gonna reroll one of those misses with the edge.
Yep.
Still just 1.
Okay.
We're not. We are in fact in a stock bulldog van, so.
Right. So it's not
we both equally blend in and are the most obvious thing in the world, because if you just see a random bulldog van pulling up, everyone's mind goes, are there Shadowrunners in that van? Or am I getting a delivery from Trummer's warehouse?
Okay. Let's see.
I don't know if it's going to. Do you want to click that, or do you want me to do it?
Go ahead, you can do it.
Okay.
I'll be nice.
Much appreciated. All right. Okay, cool.
Booyah.
I got 2 services.
Yep.
Or tasks, sorry.
No, it's services for spirits.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Tasks is
That's what I
right.
thought. I was looking at the sheet. It says tasks. So.
Same thing.
Yeah, basically. Like it's one of those things of, they decided to make Technomancers act like magicians, and that makes sense. But then they decided to do everything the same except give it different names.
Right.
Oh, good. This is gonna be fine.
Oh wait, this still
Well,
get
you
hits
haven't
and
done
mischiefs,
anything wrong.
which would be 4.
Yet.
Okay.
So I mean,
This is a reminder to everyone that coming out this month is wow, God, what's it called? A Tarnished Star. from
Tarnished Star.
Shadowrun.
Yep.
And it's got rules for Lone Star and other security details.
But yeah, no. Yeah, there is a vehicle in the area, but you're driving around. Give me one more stealth roll to see if you
Hey, I am the
How
knight.
many sprites?
Okay. That's you keep it cool even though they're right behind you. You drive normally, you don't do that stupid thing of slowing down to 15 miles an hour. And they seem to move on and ignore you. Okay, so is everybody set with their sprites and such?
Should be good.
I have done the math and figured out how much I can handle.
Okay.
I'm deciding on the types currently.
Okay. All right. So
Prism is slowly becoming Legion in the backseat of the van.
yeah.
So this would have been over the couple weeks that we
Yeah.
had because it takes hours to register sprites.
We're gonna have the singularity, and Prism's gonna float off the thing, just going, "I am multitudes."
So the comlink pings. And you are given a set of instructions. Puts up at this time, drive down this street and slow down to 20 miles an hour until you hear the thump on the roof, and then increase your speed back to the speed limit.
Is this an open connection that's relaying this information, or is it literally just it's updating itself? So
it literally you get a line of, you get a text message that says that.
Yeah. Looks like we have a passenger. Hopefully briefly. We don't know how long. Be prepped. There's a med kit in the back seat, Prism, just in case. And yeah, we'll wait to the appointed time. We'll drive down at 20 miles an hour.
Okay.
Or whatever kph that is, because
Yeah, it
we
was.
we use proper terminology now in the future.
Yep. Nope.
That makes sense.
Yes. It was actually 20 or minus 20 kph
Okay.
below the speed limit. Yep. Okay. Let's see. Actually, I think he.
I will say that. Oh God. I will rummage around in my glove compartment and find a piece of paper while I'm doing this, and just like with Sharpie, just be like, welcome to Johnny Cab. Do you need medicine? Like, do you need medicine? Escape velocity, tunes ? And I just stick it to the top of the van, and then let him drop on it.
Okay. All right. You're driving down there. It's pretty straightforward. There. Let's see. Okay.
Tanis doing his own work. I don't like those rules.
Um,
Hopefully that's just the falling and not getting hurt rolls, and not the something is actively shooting at him rolls.
Okay. Well, I mean, hope springs eternal. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
You do hear firearms. And then there is a thump on the roof, and I'm trying to think. Yeah, actually, you've got sensors on and you're jacked in.
Yeah.
So go ahead and give me perception plus. Yeah, it's just a perception plus intuition. Even jumped in.
Perception. Oh, good. I'm so fantastic with these. Hey, look at that.
That's pretty good.
Okay, well,
Wow.
all right. So,
I've got a nut in my hand.
okay. So the couple things happen, and Thornton, you see this.
Okay.
There is some brown viscous liquid that is rolling down the windshield. And the atmospheric sensor is picking up an increase in ammonia on the roof, Galahad.
No, that's not good.
And as you speed up, you hear this squish sound, and then this do I need to say what
No, he was crawling around in sewers, hopefully, and then is now on top of the roof of my car.
Yep.
Because my poor van cannot be sullied by something every time Thornton sits in it. Not saying this is Thornton's fault. I'm just saying.
Sit here drinking my Capri Sun.
Yeah, this isn't but yeah, no, the
But
but
I
yeah,
had to nickel for every
worse
time
than
Thornton was
Capri
in
Sun.
shotgun and I had to rinse off my entire van, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's
More than
happened
one.
twice.
but yeah, you hear this squish, and the text message says go go go.
I will pop back in my body just long enough to hand basically a bungee cord strap to Thornton, and was like, make sure he's not gonna fall off, and then I will go.
Okay, Thornton, what are you doing?
Guess I am. It's a bulldog, right? So
Yes.
there's like a back door.
There's a back door.
There's also a passenger
doors.
window that you
Yeah.
have next to
Passenger
you.
window. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's see. And I'm currently shotgun, right? Screw it. He'd just go out the passengers, just open the passenger side and just look up at the roof.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, your arm. Which arm? Actually, which arm is mechanic? Which arm is cyber again?
Right arm.
The right arm. So okay. So as you get out and spin, okay, so you can use your right arm to hold on.
Right.
So that's pretty easy. Then I'm not going to make you roll for that. You've got a firm grip. Okay, excellent.
I believe I do, in fact, go.
Yes. Yep, you are going. And Thornton, you hang on, and yeah, you see he's having some trouble keeping. As he's going, he's starting to slide back. He's yeah, you're lucky that the air, whatever's coming off of him, is going behind him. and not back at you.
Yeah,
You
that-
don't you think if I'm looking at it, if you'd gone out the back door, you would have regretted it.
Okay, I made the right choice. That's
Yes.
good to know.
So, but he is clearly sliding back. Do you toss him the bungee?
Oh
All
yeah,
right.
absolutely. Yeah,
Yep.
just tossing the bungee
Yep.
and latched on with the other hand.
Yep. You're not entirely sure, but well, yeah, actually, the comlink goes off, and you hear a thanks, and then you're not sure you would have done that, considering he had grabbed it with his hand first, but he puts the bungee in his mouth.
Oh, buddies. Hopefully you guys spend some enough Bioware to not have any of that problem.
And he as you're up there holding on to him, he seems to be starting to get out of the clothing, the outer layer he's
Good.
got on.
We've got a naked dwarf teen wolfing on my van. This is going to be fantastic. I will respond back to into the comm link of just saying, "Welcome to Johnny Cab. Are we being pursued? Do I need to go through a car wash? And I promise not to get the hot wax."
Just drive fast. We're being chased. Just drive fast.
What is our end destination?
If we can, once we ditch what's behind us, we're gonna head here, but we gotta ditch what's behind us first.
Understood. And then it's the 3 dots typing stop, 3 dots typing stop, 3 dots typing stop. Would you like to be inside the van?
You get a message back. Don't dare. When we get there, I've got to make a quick exit. Then you should go through a car wash.
All right. So yeah, peeling out.
Okay.
I'm still beating them.
Yep.
Not by much, but I'm still beating them.
Yep.
Doesn't take much. Just gotta be enough.
They're starting to close.
All right. Next roll.
Yep. Next roll.
All right. I have 4 edge thanks to the fun edge I got, and we are pre-edging this. Don't you fuck me, roll 20. That is the epitome of fucking me, roll 20.
Is it?
And
6 hits?
it's 6 hits, which isn't necessarily bad, but there wasn't that many 6s in there.
There was a dice pool of 21.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
All right. I just blew all my edge on that. All right, but that's fine. So yeah, 6 hits to peel out. And then yeah, I'm starting to do the drive stupid thing to get us away.
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Hang on, I don't want to do that. I want to do that.
There's hope.
Yep. You are actually starting to outdistance them, but there becomes the problem of how do you outdistance drones?
Well, I take care of the drones.
The answer to that is Prism.
Yeah.
I will give Prism temporary passkeys to my 2 hover drones.
Okay.
They're both shotgun capable. They're highly illegal, but Lone Star's already chasing us, so it doesn't matter. If you would like to use either of them, you can. Otherwise, you can just fuck the drones up directly. They're both Nissan rotor drones, by the way.
Can I actually try something real quick?
Yep, go ahead.
I would like. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, yeah, I was going to say something that you could, that you're back there and you have a view of the drones that are coming in.
Okay, and those are also rotor drones, or what are the drones that are coming in?
Well, yeah, some of them are, but there is actually
There's all kinds of-
some winged ones with tubes under the arm, tubes under the wings.
That's what we call the bad news. Those are the priority.
Okay. I don't know how much we'd be able to talk about this, but like priority wise, the vehicle chasing us seems like less priority.
We have all the time in the world to talk about it because I am fully hot simmed into the van, so I am thinking at a speed that you are processing, so I can literally throw up targeting stuff for you if you want. I'm saying this is
fair.
priority 1, priority 2, priority 3.
Okay, because I mean the thought what I had was to try to cast the movement on the vehicle to slow it down. But if we want to just go for the drones, I can just start zapping.
Is movement not touch?
Line of sight.
Really?
I mean, here's
That's
the thing.
nice.
If you can move any of those winged drones directly down into the road, they stop becoming a problem real quick.
Oh yeah, I mean it'll slow them down with movement, but I can't direct their movement. Yeah,
Understood.
You can zap them.
You could also zap them. They are electronic.
It's a good thing I prioritized machine sprites.
Did Lone Star cash out the money for hardened electronics? The answer's probably no, because they're Lone Star.
Okay.
I guess I'll just wait then. That's kind of the plan. I'll kind of wait till the good moment to.
Okay. Well, you're gonna. That's why I was looking at my object resistance table. You're gonna.
I mean, I'd like to. I've actually never seen it done. I don't even. We'll see what I roll. But
I mean, as I would understand it, it's a spell, right?
Yeah. Well, power. Yeah.
Okay. The power. That's right. The power of the. That's right. The power of the spirit.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Sorry. Target is a vehicle. Magic plus willpower test with a threshold of half the vehicle's body. Round up, minimum of 2.
Okay. Half the vehicle. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Half the vehicle's body. That could be a problem. All right. Go ahead and roll it.
Problem for you.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
It's in fact super not a problem for us.
Okay, so okay. And just because I'm like super not good with these rules, because the spirit's in me, I'm rolling the spirit stats, not our like combined stats. Okay.
Right.
I'm still figuring all that out. Okay, willpower magic. Two hits. Not a ton, to be honest.
And still, if I'm rolling half the body,
it's a threshold of half the vehicle's body. It's not opposed.
Threshold of half the vehicle's body. Okay, so half the vehicle's body is 4.
Okay, I did not hit that.
Do you have edge to toss on that or no?
I have an edge.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah, need to work on that one still.
Oh no.
I know.
Only one edge.
Yeah.
One edge builds are not as useful in 6 as they were in 5.
Yeah.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, one thing I have.
One edge in 5e was.
Yeah, it was fine.
Fine.
16 is very edge oriented.
I made a character in 4e that had I think 5 in every stat but edge. He was the generic everyman of being able to do everything. because I had bad luck and I didn't have to worry about edge at all. But now at 60, I'm learning edge is the most important thing ever.
Oh, yes. Edge is very important. I try not to make any 60 characters with less than 4. Just because 4 is the sweet spot.
When I was looking
That's
into
true,
the rules
yeah,
for Drakes and how Drake like fire breath and everything goes off of edge, I'm like, oh, that's a bad combination for everybody else but me.
Okay.
Nothing like the game encouraging edge 6 characters to not like just fuck over every scene of no. I'm lucky and therefore fuck you.
All right. Okay, Ava, what is Prism doing?
How many targets?
There are let's see. Oh. There are
Don't
10
like that.
drones.
Don't like that at all.
Yeah, no, my grandson
again, 1-0 drones.
My grandson gave me a die that he specifically bought because it looked neat, and so I'm using that for luck stuff. And it
Gotta get
rolled.
him started early.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it rolled a 10.
All right.
Yay.
So I say this with all due love. Tell your grandson I hope his Atlas takes a cockpit hit next time he plays BattleTech.
So yeah, 10 drones are swooping in at various
Now,
rates.
So is that,
Do I
10,
need
is that 10 drones plus a vehicle, or is it just 10 drones?
It's 10 drones plus a vehicle.
Okay.
Okay. I need to
Tanis
check.
pissed him
Can I
off
give
real
multiple
good.
sprites the same command at once? The same order?
I do not know. I know you couldn't with spirits, but that was back in 3rd edition where I'm seeing that rule.
Yeah, I don't think you can.
Okay, what kind of an action is it to give a command?
Minor.
Minor. Okay. Let me get a new sticky note to track my actions. How many minors do I have? Would sound really
You're
bad
Hudson,
under normal
right?
circumstances.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
an
Hud-
AI. I'm always hot simmed.
Yeah, I mean that should be 5d6 if I remember correctly. It's usually 5 minors. No?
3d6. So 4 minor actions.
Oh, it must be some of my cyberware that gives me the 5.
Yeah. Okay. So I will give my 3 machine sprites, each in order, because the smaller drones are like roto drones basically.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna give each of them a command to override and take control over one of the roto drones each.
Okay.
So that would be electronics plus level versus device rating plus firewall tests. Although it automatically fails if they are not on autopilot.
Right. Yep.
So if anybody's jumped in, it would just automatically fail.
Yep.
Which I'm assuming they're probably not jumped into 10 roto drones, because that would be a lot of manpower.
If they are, Tanis owes us more money.
Yeah,
Because if you manage to piss off a fleet of entire flight wing of Lone Star Riggers, then you owe us more than 9,000 each.
yeah, absolutely. That's terrifying. to
If
think
these
of.
drones have call signs and kill marks, then we have to have a conversation.
Oof.
I mean, one of them did really good.
One of them did great.
Okay. So you do an override. What resists that?
Yes. It is resisted by device rating plus firewall.
And
That's
don't forget,
right.
if they are all connected to RCC, the RCC firewalls with those.
Yep.
Shh.
You gotta be honest, because then you can fuck them over later on.
Let's see.
Look, this is the one thing in 6e I've studied extensively.
I gotta fix that. That is all busted. Okay. Okay. Security rigor. Got it. Firewall is 6. Okay.
And let me see. That was 3 minor actions.
Oof. Okay. You get the first one.
Come on, critical glitch.
I mean, even a critical glitch wouldn't succeed the second one.
Yeah, but it might fuck up the drone.
um,
It also does not help that I have been reading a bunch because I am a white guy in his late 30s, early 40s. So I've been reading a lot of military fiction lately. On it, one of my latest obsessions has been fighter pilots. So A, I've got Top Gun music in my head, and B, this is much more intense in my head than it probably is in real life.
wow.
Wow.
I mean,
Consistent.
Lone Star is nothing if not consistent.
I mean, the dice pool's even changed.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. You said you were going. It wasn't just rotor drones. There was 2 winged Blackhawks that were coming in, and then the rest. Then the other 8 were rotor drones of various sizes.
Oh, I know what I wanted.
So were you going after just rotor drones with those 3?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm figuring out what my sprite powers do.
Okay. So you've got one. You've got one MCT Nissan Rotodrone overridden.
Perfect. And then I'm assuming it won't take additional orders to have them keep trying until they succeed at
That's fine.
overriding them. Okay.
Yep.
Because with my last minor action, I'm gonna have my fault sprite use. Okay, I'm gonna ask you on this because so the trap power allows a sprite to lock down a target, preventing it from taking an action. If I use that on the vehicle, how would that work? It basically, they can't take an action as long as the power is sustained.
I would put it that it would basically just shut down the vehicle until they get rid of it.
Perfect, because that's what I'm going to have my fault sprite do.
Okay.
It'll be versus willpower plus firewall.
Okay. Let's see.
And let's see, they have ranks in the skills equal to their level, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Really wish I could use edge on the
Okay.
for these guys.
Oh.
Haha.
My dice fail me.
That's what we call a bad day.
Dice fail me.
Also, to be fair, this Lone Star is driving directly behind us, while Tanis is streaming stuff off of him at a high velocity.
That's true.
Yes, that is true. Yes.
If whatever rigger is actually looking out the window, they are probably not having a good time right now.
No. Okay. That takes care of. All right, that takes care of your actions, Prism.
Yes.
Okay. All right. The Blackhawks. Let's see. What is the top speed of a bulldog?
I've got it. Hold on. Bulldog. 140.
140. Okay. All right. So the Blackhawks will definitely get close enough next round.
Yeah.
I don't like any of that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of any of that sentence. Is it back to me?
It is back to you, yes.
So, question.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm hot simmed in, technically I have 5d6, so I have, 6 minor actions?
Okay.
Yes.
Just driving, can I take multiple actions to, evade? Is that going to be cumulative? Am I going to get, some kind of bonus? Or is it more of just the physical limitations of the car can only go so fast and turn so much?
It's the physical limitations of the car can only go so fast and do so much, yeah.
Okay. So then it is going to be. So let me do the. Let's see how we're doing on the driving aspect first. What the fuck? Alrighty. So that really cements the next actions, which are minor action to pop open the back door of the van, minor action to tell my 2 roto drones with shotguns to go and have fun with the Blackhawks, and then minor action to close the back door of the van so they don't get a free shot on Prism's body.
Okay.
And God, this is gonna put me so much in the hole, but yeah. The first option is to shoot the Blackhawks. If that is not going to be a thing, they will kamikaze into the Blackhawks. Because I don't want those missiles attacking any of them.
Guess what I was going to have the roto drones do?
Hey.
Because doing so doesn't harm my sprites.
Well, if mine don't manage it, and if mine and yours can, and if mine do manage it, you can gift me 2 roto drones, and I will still be at the same.
Okay, so you are all right. So you're flying. So what are your roto drones?
So they're also Nissans.
Okay, they're also Nissans. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing as what you're doing. They've got. Targeting of shotgun auto target targeting auto soft of 3.
Okay.
So then I think it's the attack is pilot plus targeting, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
Okay, I just click on targeting. Will that work? Let's find out. Hey, good news is it does work. Bad news is I suck at life. That is the wrong dice pool because it should be.
Okay.
Maybe
is there coming in? Yeah, you can roll for the next one.
Yep. Hey, there's a possible hit.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oh, these things go 160. Never mind. I was worried they wouldn't be able to keep up. They go faster than the van, so we're good. Yeah, well, that makes sense. I'm not happy with it, but it makes sense. Now, do they both have to make that roll? So that's I shot both
Yep.
of the Blackhawks? Okay.
Yep. I just
All right, yeah, well.
wow. Okay. All right. So you okay. They're actually going to be able to come in and do something, Thornton. What are you going to
Okay.
do?
The only thing that's coming to mind is to start zapping the Blackhawks, right?
Yep, Blackhawks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll use the final service as combat, and I'll launch an elemental attack, lightning at them.
Okay.
Oh wait, I can only do that. Does that only go up to near?
That's fine. They're going to be near.
Yeah.
Near. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The problem is, in
Cool,
fact,
cool.
that they are near.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the problem.
that is fair.
No.
Okay. All right.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
come on. Jeez. Mm. Yeah, so many twos. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention. Oh gosh, I have the bad luck quality, so that actually might
Oh
have
no.
glitch rate.
Jordan, I love you, buddy.
7. Yeah, that's a
Oh
glitch.
no.
That's a glitch.
Oh, the bad luck quality is so much fun.
Yeah.
Technical.
It's real bad when you have it in real life and your character has it.
So here's the important question. I know that attackers win on ties,
Yes.
but he did just glitch with the bad luck quality.
You can
so
succeed and glitch.
Yes. Oh
just
yeah.
making
No.
sure. It's
Yeah.
I've got about 27 different RPG systems in my head. None
Yes.
of them play nice with each other.
Yep. No. No. You. Yeah. No. Okay. You. Yes. You hit it. And it actually kind of. And it blows up.
And then the bad luck kicks in.
Well, the problem, yeah, the problem is it was getting in close enough that the elemental attack, since you said it was lightning,
Yep.
jumped.
Sure is.
Jumped
Which of my drones did it hit?
to, well, actually, yeah. Tell you what, go ahead and roll edge for me.
Okay.
And I mean, you also got to remember, and that would be Thornton and Galahad and Tanis.
Oh, do you want me to roll edge as well?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Because you're all
Wait, what?
technically up there.
Oh, come on.
Oh, buddies.
Come on. Why couldn't it just be a Capri Sun?
Wow.
So the answer is for my next character.
Very.
Okay. You even critically glitched it. That's the funny part. If everything,
Well, actually, pretty hard to
Yeah,
do on a
one tool,
1d6.
so.
yeah, it's so okay. Yeah, you know what? There's only one thing. Well, you want the good news? You don't take,
Sure.
you don't take damage.
Oh no.
and the guy
What's
paying
the
you,
bad news?
the guy paying you doesn't take damage. However, the
Sure.
rail that you're holding onto with your right arm
Not my van.
Oh gosh.
and hanging out does get. It's that. It's that moment where you look at it and you can see that it got vaporized and
Oh,
like behind your hand, and you're looking at it and you see it, and then you and Tanis look at each other, and now I'm gonna need a you're falling off the van. You've
Oh,
got
gosh.
one hand holding on to the cord that's holding on to Tanis, who is currently half out of his pants.
And covered in stuff.
Yeah, well, I was yeah. Well, technically, you know what? You can tell as he's going out that it did not soak through. However, you kind of wish you hadn't seen that it didn't soak through because, anyways, yeah. So
I wish I hadn't seen a lot of this, but yeah.
yeah, right. So what are you doing? As your one hand is loose and you're falling off, the other hand is the only thing keeping Tanis from falling off the van.
Okay, so the cyber arm is loose, and I'm holding onto the bungee like that.
Yep.
And I'm falling away from the van, and I need to
Yes.
find some way to. Okay.
Yep.
Can I assist by
Hmm.
jerking the van back towards him to kind of like shove him back into the seat?
I would
That would be amazing.
I would let you, except how many you don't have any actions left.
Oh, I've still got 2 minors, but yeah, it's not enough to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. You know what? Do I have anything cool? Probably not for this. Earbuds? No. Maglock Passkey? No. Bug
The
scanner?
earbuds. What song do you play as you slow motion fall
Yes,
into
plummet to your death and become asphalt.
Hmm.
I mean, I guess I'm just grabbing for the car again, just trying to
Okay.
turn some sort of momentum into me getting a grip on it again, and just
Okay. You're just kind of flailing and trying to grab the car. Okay.
I'm gripping it like it's a Capri Sun, man. I'm just squeezing the crap out of it.
Okay. Give me an athletics roll. Gymnastics too
Okay.
would be applicable.
Okay. Athletic strength.
Yep.
Wait, I don't think I increased the strength on this build. Gosh,
Well, you have the strength of the cyber arm, right? Isn't that higher than?
that's because I had to like remake the character. I don't think I. Well,
Gotcha.
let me
Understood.
reread it. Might have to look through. I need every little bit of help I can get. So let me look at my sheet real quick.
I think Galahad, while this whole kerfuffle is having the flashback to like sitting on the seesaw with Thorn and explaining like, you know, you're surrounded now by professional Shadowrunners. As, then the camera snaps back to a shit covered
What is
dwarf
currently happening?
desperately holding a troll as the troll is flailing.
Okay, so yeah, on this build I don't have any bonus strength on. I went full agility because I wanted to hit things, and I do athletics agility.
Agility would work, sure.
Okay, cool.
It would see if you were an overly strong character, then you know using athletics agility would mean that we damage Galahad's van, because you grab a hold of something and just dig your fingers into it. But
You've already damaged my van. By the way, I'm in my van. You're hurting. I'm taking, like, not damage, but I do feel the pain.
yeah,
Oh right, because
there is
you're
feedback.
jacked in, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
gosh. You know, I'm about to fall into asphalt. that thought's not crossing my mind.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, fair. Okay, so
Yeah,
so
I'm seeing-
so it's Agi 6 on the cyber arm, and then do I get the increase? No, I don't, right? Because it's already augmented.
Yep.
Or is it? Okay, yeah. So it'd be 6. So okay. So I'm just gonna add just one modifier so that this comes out mathematically correct.
Okay, you're covered in slippery shit. Your
That's
your
ice splatter.
pants are half off. I'm gonna say that that's a -6.
Oh, you're right.
Okay. All right. You do manage to grab a hold of it.
Okay.
uh, and but it doesn't look graceful.
I never look graceful. That's fine.
Yeah. Um, okay. And Tanis, now that the cord suddenly went slack, ended up standing up upright, and then the falling off of the back of the van, only to hear a thump as he hits the back doors.
Okay.
And do the back doors have windows, or are they completely covered up?
I'd say they got windows.
Okay, well, they're completely covered up now.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, Prism,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
All right. Well, let's first off take care of my 2 machine sprites trying to override.
Gotcha.
Override.
I got 4 and 1. Man, machine sprite number 3 is not doing hot.
2 finally got its head of its ass, though.
Yeah.
It's a 400% increase. Machine Sprite 2 looked at what Thornton was doing and like slapped its cheeks like, no. I can't
You
be
got
associated
this.
with him. I can't be associated with him. I gotta succeed at this.
Oof.
Hey, there's another one.
Okay. High or low, Ava?
Hi.
Okay, then you've got one of the quad rotors.
Ooh.
Mm. Okay, so yeah, you got one of the MTC Nissans and one of the quad rotors. Oh, I gotta roll it again to
Come on, glitch. Glitch. It's not a glitch.
well, I mean, it kind of was when you think about it, that I would have preferred that to be the first one, but
He still would have lost it.
yeah, I was still lost it. That's fair.
And let's see. You can use a minor action to give machine sprite number 1 the order to, well, kamikaze into the other Blackhawk, or whatever they are. That's what they were, right? Blackhawk?
Yes, they were Blackhawks. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
To take out the Blackhawk.
Let's see.
I think it's opposed piloting checks.
Yep. Okay, so the piloting check is equal.
Pilot rating plus autosofts.
Yep.
What's it called?
So it's
evasion autosofts.
yep. Yeah. So that's what they got. So it's actually equal. So yeah. Just go ahead and roll 6 dice, Ava.
Well, my agent's level actually is used in place of the pilot rating.
Oh, okay. What's your agent's
So it's
level?
7 instead of 6.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and roll.
Could be worse.
Okay. Yeah, it's a winged drone, so it's going down.
Not to mention the fact that
There's
I'm
another
assuming
task
both of these
there.
drones are armed, so they have expendable and explosive ammunitions on them.
Yeah. Well, that was what literally happened when it hit it. It set off the missile that it was about to shoot at you guys.
And then my fault sprite is just sustaining its trap.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
That's technically
So that
4
was only
drones
one minor
down.
action.
So there's six active drones left attacking us.
Okay, and then I have, let's see, machine sprite number 2 successfully overrode a drone this time. One of the quad rotors.
Yep.
Can I give it a task or a order
Yeah.
on the same round that it
It just
overrode it?
Yeah, it just won't be able to do it. You can give it an order. Sure.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm just gonna have it give it an order to start basically paint all of the drones in AR
Okay.
and have it just a blanket take out these drones order.
Okay. Quad rotors are slower. So, and that's
I mean, it
one of
doesn't have to kamikaze. If it's got a gun, it can use the
Yeah.
gun.
Well, that's the thing. It'll be able to take out its fellows because there's still 3 other quad rotors. So it'll be able to
Good.
start shooting at its fellows, but the Nissan Rotodrone is faster.
Okay, so that means there are 3 bogeys still left then.
Yep. Yes, there are 3 bogeys that are still actively on you and able to.
Much better than 10 in a car.
Yep. To shoot. Okay, is that all your actions? Is that all prism actions?
No, that was actually only 2 minors.
Okay.
Because the machine sprites still had those standing orders.
Right, that's true.
What do? I forget. Prism isn't actually a hacker.
You do have standing codes. Like I have pinged you basically a backdoor through my RCZ if you want to jump into either of my drones and start going to town. If that's something you can if you have gunnery at all or anything like that.
Yeah, my problem is I don't. I rely
That's
on my targeting software. So yeah, that's a problem. What is gunnery fall? Gunnery is under
Engineering.
Oh, I have engineering though.
Yep.
So that's good. All right. Yeah, so I will I guess the most useful I can be here is jumping into a drone. Is that a minor or a major?
A minor.
Yep.
It's a minor to jump in? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'll jump
it's easy
in.
To pop in. You just got to do major shit to do stuff inside of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So use a 3rd minor to jump into one of Galahad's drones.
Okay.
It's got. Give me a second to remember. I think it's a Mossberg. Yeah, Mossberg shotgun.
And then I guess attempt to take out one of the rotodrones in the sky.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
That is engineering, logic.
Do you have a control rig rating technically? I wasn't sure what you.
Yes. Yeah, because I have pilot origins too.
Then that's added in also, and you gain an edge.
Awesome. Okay, so piloting. No, not piloting.
No, engineering.
Brain. Engineer. Both the same. So 5, 10, 12. All right. I forget I need to play Prism more as a. I don't even know. I guess they're technically more of a rigger than a hacker. 5 successes.
Nice.
That is going to
Monster
be.
is-
That's going to be.
You're
Oh, right,
starting
I need
at
to get my inch
4p,
trackers out.
by the way, Ava.
Cool.
Okay.
So that's 5p right there.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Edge tokens, come here, you. Yeah. Excuse me.
What was that?
That was a hiccup.
a sign of a good stream that we're gonna have fun on.
Oh, it's hit points or body, right? Or well, no, or hit boxes or body.
Yeah, the same, the body plus, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, no, you do definitely doing a significant amount of damage to it. Okay, so that would be it.
That's it for me.
Let's see. They come in.
I still have 2 minors left to do dodge actions if. I
Okay.
can.
If you're gonna do that with the vehicle, because they're coming in to
Yeah.
shoot at you.
Absolutely. So there's still 3 of them shooting though. So basically, I'll be able to dodge 2 of them. Is it just how do dodge vehicle? How do dodge van?
Same way you dodge a wrench.
Don't be there.
Got that reference.
Is it ground craft? Is it basically just me doing another ground craft roll to dodge out of the way?
It's
Or?
piloting plus intuition,
Okay.
plus your control rig
and-
rating, and you get an edge.
And do I get if I have an expertise in ground craft? Do I add that in as well?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, same thing I'm rolling with.
Okay. Let's see. Since they're coming in just as a grunt group.
That's fair. Well, I actually did well this time, so.
I didn't mean to roll that as Tanis.
That's fair.
I clicked on the wrong spot.
Dice pool right though?
Dice pool was right for the draw, yeah,
Okay.
because the thing. So yeah, okay. So you swing him side to side. Yep, he does not screw it up. However, he does have to hold on. Okay. He does manage to hold on, but yeah, he is kind of you. You sway side to side. He's holding on to a stretch cord that
Yeah.
slides across the roof. So he's swinging out and back. In fact, actually, yep, he does hold on. He needed 6 hits, I decided. But he does manage to hold on. And he lets loose the pants finally
course.
as they swing out.
Sure.
Just slow motion,
Yeah.
flying away.
Yep.
Is it back to me again then?
Yes, it's back to you.
All right. 2
Well,
quick
I don't think I had
minor
one.
actions to open the door, get him inside, and close the door.
Just to open the back doors.
Yeah, just open the back door and just say, get in, and then close it. After he's in, and then I will continue trying to evade hostile aircraft. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Okay. He does just manage to get in. And
You can dodge roll out of the van when we get to your location if you want to, but right now I don't want you sliding around on the back of the van. 5 hits on my groundcraft to keep moving.
Okay.
I'm sitting on 4 miners that I can either turn into dodge rolls against against rotor drones, or if, say for example, a troll needs me to juke into a wall and push him back inside the van.
Yeah. Actually, that's a
By
good. Go ahead.
By the way, the sigh is audible through the speakers of the van.
Turn the volume up just so I can hear.
Yeah. Yeah, no, Tanis is not saying anything as he just kind of falls into the thing with a squelch and a splash of offal that comes off of the upper part of his chameleon suit that was still left on.
Why did you start with pants first? Who in their right mind is like, yes, clearly I must ditch my pants before my gloves and jacket?
Because I was holding on for dear life with the first one, and I needed traction for my jump. Okay, Thornton.
Yes.
You got a hold of it. Yeah. What are you doing? You're at all of a sudden the cord goes slack, and just you instinctively let go of it, and it flies off.
Okay. Gotcha.
Unless Gala. Well, yeah.
No, it fits with Galahad. That the thing he spent money on just got tossed out into a street in Seattle.
Considering what it's been dragged through, even when
I'm not too mad about losing it.
Yeah. Okay. So so what do you do?
I mean, as much as I want to do something flashy, I think the correct move is to just try to swing myself into the van as well.
All right. Give me an athletics with agility roll then.
All right. Can do. Would that be strictly arm-based? If so, I get another dice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I will roll another one.
Quick thing while this is happening.
Didn't matter.
My one drone would have still tried to shoot.
Yep.
Now that
Prism.
Yeah, Prism's in one of them. I have two rotor drones.
Yep.
Yeah. I thought you were blanking on my character name.
Oh no. Just the fact that it's now the Black Hawks are down, they're still just gonna keep on trying to shoot their drones.
You gotta give Ava some slack. She's used to gaming with me, and I forget everything.
I mean, I only have a dozen different character names you've played with and run for.
Yeah.
More than a dozen, I think, at this point in time.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. So if you want to go ahead and roll that roll.
Yep. I got one hit.
One hit.
And I'm gonna aim for the same damage rotor that
Yep.
Prism and Hector hit. That's right. I don't have the fucking I Spy anymore. I gotta delete that.
That's a reason I don't play riggers.
There's no button to just delete a drone, which I guess is a good thing considering the amount of work I put into these. But
okay, are you satisfied with that? Or you want to use some edge?
I don't have any edge. Remember,
Okay.
I free edge at the beginning of this, and nothing I have been doing like all my edges have been for the role I've been making.
That's true.
And it's not been good enough for it. But yeah, no. That's
Okay.
Prism is a much better gunner than I am.
Well, yeah, she's much better than the dog brain is. Yes. Okay, Prism, what are you doing? I'm just going to hand wave that the 3 quad rotors they end up shooting it out with yours, and Galahad is going fast enough that they're not going to be an issue.
Cool.
Even if they survive the dogfight, they're just out.
Yeah, they're just out of they're out of distance. They don't go fast enough to catch up.
Well, I have one more machine sprite out there, still trying to jump into one of the drones. Hey, you got 4 hits this time.
Okay.
Trying to override one of the roto drones.
Yep. Dang. Dang. All right. You picked the other one, so this is you've got an MTC Nissan. High or low?
Low.
Fortunately for you, it's not the damaged one.
I know my luck.
So that's two left under enemy control, one of them damaged.
Yep, and I'm going to take another shot at the damaged one myself.
Okay.
Termin Nevis 12 dice, right? Yes. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, only 5 ones, but 3 successes.
Okay.
Oh.
Yep, that takes it out. So that leaves 1 left. And
I had machine sprite number 2 successfully jumped into a drone last time.
Yeah.
I did not give it any orders to follow, so I'm just going to give it an order to take out the remaining enemy proto drone.
Yep. Yeah, I was just going to hand wave that. You guys will be able to get away.
Yay.
Well, actually, there's always the chance. Galahad, go ahead and roll driving for me.
We just eat it after.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah. Go
I am the knight.
There we go.
Okay.
It's full on baby driver at that point of just like slipping.
Yep.
I slip into another fleet of like Trummer warehouse vans.
Yep. Nope. You slip into it. You slip into it long enough. You hit a car wash so that you don't have that brown stain on your roof. That makes you stand out to anything flying. Okay, that didn't go according to plan as Tanis peels off the top layer of the or peels off the upper part of the chameleon suit.
Fish around for like a trash bag and toss it back at him.
Thanks. Didn't think I'd have to go through the sewer line. Oh, hang on. He goes back to the thing and pulls something out of the pocket. Hands it to Prism. It's a data chip. Here. Specs on the kids. Health records.
Thank you.
That'll help. Okay. Yeah, he literally because he's naked right now. And he literally puts on the trash bag and pokes armholes out.
Intended for, but that works.
Yeah.
You might want to get that mole looked at.
Thorn's gonna hand him a Capri Sun. There you go.
Handing
He's
him
making
my
you feel
Capri
better.
Suns.
Yeah, exactly. It's not even his. He's just taking it from the Lord's gift.
Thanks, kid. And he literally, he drinks some of it. God, I guess some.
Got to get that taste out of his mouth.
Yeah. Oh, that was, okay. All right. Oh, gosh. All right. All right. Did I hear right? You went through a car wash? So
Yeah.
we're pretty clean right now? Good. Okay. Hit. All right. I'm going to change it up a bit. Hit this warehouse. Well, no, we're going to drive into this warehouse.
Okay.
This chip, this access code should raise the door for you. I should have clothes there, so I can, and somewheres to burn that. Oh, by the way, actually, you're still jumped in, so you don't know. Thornton, it stinks.
No.
I mean, I don't know if you ever worked on a farm, but I want you to just think about the worst that you ever encountered. And
Fair. I've never worked on a farm, but I've been on them.
yeah,
I can imagine. Yeah, very
I
grassy,
do-
manure-y smell.
yeah.
I do place an order for Shrummer's warehouse that super deluxe, clean the inside of your van shit again.
Should have just grabbed a crate last time we were there.
You really should have.
Okay.
Would you like me to roll a composure to see if I throw up from this from the smell? Or?
That's a fair point. Yeah.
Do not throw up in my van. Do not.
I mean, you're already going to be doing a deep clean.
It doesn't matter. I don't need to wake up to have Thornton at the end at the door of my bedroom. I threw up.
Oh, every single one's a hit. Why is that the thing I succeed on?
Because you knew Galahad would kick your ass if you threw up in his van again.
That's fair. That is fair. That is a life or death situation. I'm glad I got all five of those.
Yeah, no, you're holding it pretty good. You're actually looking less green than Tanis is.
Okay, fair.
All right,
I've worked other jobs.
Big thing is you just got to drive casual.
Yeah.
Don't
If you
check
want me to
in.
roll again, I will. But
Yeah, go ahead and roll
absolutely-
again.
The stealth or groundcraft?
The stealth roll.
Okay. 6 times.
Okay.
Mother.
Is this a new scene?
This is a new scene, yes.
Reroll both of those successes. Hey, go the fuck away. I have enough to deal with already. Go the fuck away.
Okay. Yep. You are able to slip into the warehouse. And have and pull in without an issue. End up pulling up to a pretty much big. It's a fairly big and wide open. He points you to a specific area. Everybody, give me a perception roll as you pull up.
Hey, 3.
Let's see. Oh, right, my clear sight.
Thornton,
Is-
being the only one still with still being able to have access to his olfactory sense, is slightly distracted.
Wait a minute. Thornton critically glitched.
Oh,
Well.
Oh,
I guess
yeah, he did.
buddies.
Is it
Wow, I
half
only
or
got
more than
3.
half?
More than half. You get bad
Okay.
luck.
I got half.
You got bad luck.
Shoot.
Bad luck.
Yep, right. Oh gosh. Regretting that one.
Always do. Always regret bad luck. That's why it's such a good negative quality.
Fair. That is fair.
Wow. Okay. All right. Yeah, you pull up to the spot. He jumps out. Goes over to what it basically, it's supposed to be one of the, looks like one of those emergency, chemical washes when you get stuff splashed on you, you just rinses you all off quickly. It gets blasted with that twice. And then are you still staying jumped in during this time? Or are you popping out to look around?
I'll pop out just to make sure that.
Yep. Yep. No, then he goes and grabs some, typical Shadowrunning clothing. All a cut better than what you guys have. But still, nothing too outrageous. Let's see. Who perception?
I got a 3.
You got a 3.
Prism got a 2. Thornton, buddy.
Yeah.
Crit glitched.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Thornton?
Yes.
You spot a
I love you.
Look at you, kid.
you spot a what looks like this giant bipedal lizard that is stalking at you. That looks like it's charging the that looks like it's charging the van. What's your reaction?
He would probably summon a spirit.
Okay.
Well, actually, he would.
Well, I mean, it will unless somebody like smacks it, it's going to crash and tip over the van before anybody else gets a chance to do anything.
Okay.
Oh, Tanis, why did you bring us here?
So it's coming in from behind the vent, like charging.
No,
from
it's
behind
coming.
the
It's
vent, right?
swinging down towards your side.
Swinging down. Oh, down towards my side.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah. So Galahad wouldn't have a view on it past your head, and Prism's in the back.
Okay. Gotcha.
And you're pointedly ignoring Tanis showering. So.
Fair.
By the way, is Prism back in her body, or is she just enjoying flying around in her drone for a bit? Because fair, I would.
No,
do it
she'd
too.
be back in her normal body.
I
She's a bit
think.
picky.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, go for it.
I think Thornton would just try to hit the lizard
Okay.
with his hammer, and he
Yep.
would scream. He would be screaming "lizard" as if that meant anything to anybody.
Okay.
And then just-
Okay. So yeah.
They do
Well-
move in herds.
Go ahead and give me a roll.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, you hear him scream lizard. He jumps out of the van and does this perfect strike right into the dead center of a Tyrannosaurus Rex's head.
Well, there goes the
and
next season of
it-
Billy Berserker.
And it collapses in as if it was just fabric. It was it was fabric being supported by compressed air, which is what it was. And then you hear this pop and an explosion as he and you end up standing there in amongst this deflated Tyrannosaurus Rex inflatable balloon.
Okay.
I'm gonna start looking up on the Matrix. If the fumes that he's been breathing in might affect one's cognitive abilities.
Oh my god! It's,
Okay, you get an
it's that
edge.
bad one. It's the thing where you can huff it, and it makes you high because it cuts out the oxygen into your brain.
Okay.
Right?
You get an edge for that. According
I'm
to your olfactory sensor, I mean, yeah, ammonia will cause some weird effects if you breathe too much of it, but you wouldn't think so.
The windows were open in the van.
Yeah, I mean, the doors have been open and the windows have been open. So you wouldn't think it did that, but okay, so at this point, though, as you're like looking at him, you hear this Cockney voice, which I won't try to do. Tanis, you've been a bad boy, mate.
Does everybody hear that?
Everybody hears that. Yes, everyone hears that.
Is it just me? I did just attack an inflatable T-Rex.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Galahad's like, "Do we go? Are you done? What do you need more? You left this as an open-ended job, and yet have not yet paid us nor set us free."
Well, at this point, as you look around, you see several gangers. Well, guys, I won't say gangers because they don't have costumes on. They're coming out with armored vests. Most of them have Remington room sweepers.
So gangers.
So
You gangers, well, they don't
But
don't
they
have
don't-
notable tags or anything like
Yeah,
that.
they don't have tags for any of the big gangs. So unknown gangers.
Yes.
which is either good or bad. I'm guessing bad because of the way our luck's gone this night.
You didn't lose any drones, though.
I didn't. I was actually shocked and surprised. I'm not out a couple $1,000 new yen.
Yeah, you might actually make money on this run.
No.
What concept?
Someone's got to replace the the deflated T-Rex before Billy Berserker season 7 starts filming.
Fair.
Uh,
That being said, given the fact that I am, especially if they look like a motorcycle gang, and I have done both street combat biking and normal combat biking, and have been in the shadows for 6 ever. Do I recognize these folks at all?
give me
I
a
know
memory.
they don't have.
Give me a
yeah.
memory roll.
I know they don't have visible tags, but
Yep.
3.
Nope, they don't have visible tags. They look like low rent enforcers. The guy with the Cockney voice might sound a little familiar, but it's the type of thing where you would have heard him around in the bar, not necessarily associated with him.
Mm-hmm.
And then Tanis goes, okay, this is gonna get. I'm glad I paid you guys so much money.
You mean the more you're paying us? Yes. I draw my room sweeper. And I will pull out. You know what? I'm going to pull out all 3 drones. We still don't know what kind of gun Lancelot has because Tom refuses to tell me. But I will pull out my Oni as well.
Okay. Actually, the gun, it does 6p.
Okay.
However, it's got a it's got an attack rating of 2 for the first 2 ranges. So you're not going to be gaining any edge with it, but if you do hit, it's going to hit like a mule.
I would like to get back into the van then, and I will jump Lancelot.
Okay.
I will put on my armor as a knight and then go to the, because I don't have an auto soft for whatever gun this is. I have an auto soft for shotguns.
Yep.
So Hector and Gawain can fight on their own. I'm gonna actually have to pilot this thing.
You and get out of the van. Come on, we gotta have a conversation.
Click on the speakers of the Oni as it fully unfolds itself from the back and shunk shunk on the gun. Conversations can be had without me leaving the car.
Bloody hell. Not one of those.
Go
Where did you dig
away.
that one up? I haven't seen one of those in 30 years.
Relics have to stick together. It is time for you to go away. We've had a long night. We can make this a short conversation or a shorter conversation.
Okay. Everybody give me initiative.
Alrighty. Fuck yes. This is the first time I've ever been able to do that, and now I know how Pardalis feels. Because fuck yes.
Really, my initiative? I'm gonna have to.
Wow, I did not mean to do that. Okay, let's see. Wow. Galahad is 28. Thug is 22. Prism's 21. Okay, so Galahad, Thugs, Prism, and then Thordan.
Is Tanis joining the fight, or is Tanis just running away naked?
Tanis is
It's fair if he's running away naked. We just gotta know.
No, he actually has put on clothes, but he appears to be making a beeline for the guy with the accent.
Okay, it's either a good thing or a bad thing. Tanis, don't join the Aldo Club.
Well, he's not Aldo. I mean,
He's not. He's competent.
Okay. What are you doing first?
All right, so I have 6 minors and 1 major. So 1 minor, order drones, paint them, put them down. And then I'm going to be spending 2 majors, and then I'll leave 1 as a dodge roll in case I need to dodge. But I will be firing at least once onto Cockney Thug.
Okay, while Aldo's doing his
Not Aldo, Tanis.
Tanis, wow.
Because
you're the one that put Aldo in my head.
No, that is fully me. I completely take credit for that one. But yeah, no. But before Tanis can get there, because this is the one who seems like the only competent one, so he's gonna go away.
Okay.
So that's 4 hits.
Okay. Where was he? Come on, I know thought I had him in here. Oh,
And
wait.
this gives me by the way, random question for the future. Dodging in a drone, is that because it's an Arthro drone? Is it
Anthro.
Is it Anthro?
Anthro. Arthro would be like spider.
That's fair. Is it still piloting groundcraft, or is there something special for that?
Yeah, still piloting groundcraft.
Oh, fantastic news! Fuck you all. I'm in an Oni, and you are all having a bad day.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Yeah. Well, on the he definitely does not want to be anywhere near where that thing when that cannon you've got in your arm goes off.
That is very fair. Unfortunately for him, I am going to be firing again, so he gets to burn another minor action to dodge it again. Only 3 this time. All right, that's
Okay.
fair.
On the plus side, he used up some of his minors for when Tanis reaches him.
Yep. Also, hopefully, I have just cut into his ability to pull the Pardalis double attack thing. So, all in all, I'm happy
I
with
love
that.
Pardalis.
Okay.
Now, nope.
You still got it.
Now it's Hector and Gwen's turn.
Ah, gotcha. Who are they shooting?
They're gonna shoot mooks. We're gonna try to paint mooks.
Okay, they're painting mooks. Gotcha.
I don't want them shooting into melee when Tanis gets there. So they will go away from Cockney. That's fair. I don't know what I expected, but that's fair.
Holy moly.
Those
I
were some
need-
good rolls.
Those were some good. I need more money on auto. I need to get paid on a job and actually keep money so I can start improving things.
Okay.
Yep, sorry,
Thornton.
now it's my turn.
Now it's your turn, or you're set? You're all set.
So yeah, now that's my turn, is what I said. Sorry. So
Okay. Okay.
I'm just gonna summon a spirit because I used up the services on the last one. So.
Yep. Okay. Well, no, actually, this is me attacking you.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said it was my turn.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Now, this is I gotta fix that. Okay. Go ahead and give me 2 defense rolls.
2 defense rolls. All
Yep.
right. Woof. All right. I like that. Could have used it for the second one, but I'll take it. Oh, come on. Let's go.
Okay. All right. All right, you got that. Pardalis.
Prism.
Prism. Well, you guys keep talking about Pardalis. Jeez.
well,
You
yes,
keep
'cause
mentioning Pardalis.
we've been doing a lot of Pardalis themed things, like
Yeah.
attacking repeatedly and getting in things' faces.
Okay. Well, all right. So, character Ava play.
Is the one of them close enough to me? Close enough to reach in one move action?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm gonna touch him.
Okay.
Let's see. Close combat. Oh my god, I forget combat in drones.
What do you need? It's still a gunnery check, if I remember correctly. All attacks from a drone.
It's melee.
Is it melee?
I'm
It's
using a
even-
melee attack.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I think it is still engineering. but
Yeah,
let
it's
me
still
double check that.
engineering.
It's still engineering. Okay.
Yeah. Anytime you're attacking from a drone, regardless of what type of attack it is going to be engineering plus.
Well, no. Okay, no. Because I'm running a close combat autosoft, so it'd be close combat plus intuition, right?
If it's autosoft, it's
Or
gonna
logic.
be
Never mind. They're both the same for me.
okay.
I forget. All of my mental attributes are 5. Should make math really easy for me. Oh wait, plus my control rig.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh jeez.
Well, let's see what Tom rolls first.
Okay. Mhm.
Quick overarching question while you're doing that, Tom.
Yep.
Is this so? We reversed the scene while we were escaping from Lone Star.
Yes.
And I used that edge. Is this still that scene, or is this a new third scene?
This would be a new third scene.
Alrighty, yay edge.
Okay, he's taking 7 stun electric.
Okay.
Woogie, woogie.
I have the zapper modification in my body.
Okay.
Did it start life as a defibrillator and just get like way overcharged?
No.
Okay. All right.
She was, let me see, let me remind you, because PRISM actually stands for Patient Rehabilitation and Interactive Support Module.
Okay.
She was
Thornton.
technically an agent before.
There are guys within reach of you.
Okay.
A physical reach, or you can do whatever you want. It's up to you. But there are guys within attack range of you.
Gotcha.
Did he drop or?
Oh yes, he dropped.
just
Sorry.
zapped? Okay.
What?
By the way, can we get a count on the mooks, or is it just mook numbers?
At this point, the ones you can see, there are 7 mooks.
Okay. Including the one that dropped, or in
That's including
addition?
the one that dropped.
Okay, so 6 standing.
Guy.
Including Cockney?
No, not including Cockney.
Okay.
He's not a mook.
Cockney is definitely not a mook.
So we started with 8 total. We're down to 7 standing.
Yep.
Cockney and 6 mooks.
Okay.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and summon the spirit. I've
Okay.
still learning the cheat, but I have spirit affinity air, so I should have got an edge. But I will do that. I'll do that this time.
Okay.
I'll probably just use it to reroll, like I think. I mean, that's pretty good.
That's pretty.
How?
Wow.
Why? Why'd you do this to me?
Wow.
Time to spend that edge.
That's not gonna be enough.
Now,
Oof.
you know,
Oh, you're gonna have
we-
one. I would say you can spend your own edge.
GM, you know, facet. It's up to you. Right now, I've got 4 hits versus your 5.
Okay. Okay.
You can make me reroll one of mine, which might be better with that edge, which might be better for your drain pool
Right.
because you won't have to soak as much drain, and you get an extra service.
That's fair. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Oh wow. Okay. That.
What?
All right. So,
That reroll button appears to be broken on spirits.
I think on the resist, yes. Okay, so yep. So you get so you have to resist 3 drain, and you get 2 services.
Sweet.
All right, so that was your major.
And I have 3 minors left. I think I'm gonna bank all of them.
Well, you could also give the spirit an order.
Oh, huh.
To get it out of the way, so that
I hadn't thought that far ahead. I'll be honest. Uh,
I mean, you could just instruct it to fight until.
yeah,
yeah.
that's a good idea. I'll instruct it to use 1 service to aid me in combat.
Okay. Okay.
Sure.
All right. You hear Tanis and Cockney exchanging trash talk back and forth, and appear to be on a fairly gymnastic chase each other, kind of like crap. No, nobody else. Kind of like watching, character from Alpha Flight, Puck, and Daredevil fight. And
That's fair. Also, you can just say the sword fight for the Princess Bride.
that's fair. Yep.
One of the best fight scenes ever.
Look at old Puck,
Um,
older than fucking Galahad.
but okay. So swapping back to the beginning. All right, Galahad, what are you doing?
All right, since I don't want to risk shooting Tanis and they are literally going at it, I will switch to mooks. So I'm going to fire twice from Lancelot, and then the drones are also going to just fire into the mooks.
Okay.
Oh, come on. That's better.
Jeez. Wow.
Good. Use it on the one.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it. Doesn't.
I'm okay with that mook suddenly remembering he's got a will to live and getting the hell out of the way. I want the
okay.
next mook to not realize.
Oh, okay, that was the one I used that 5 on. Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay.
There we go. That's going to be 9p, please.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be 8p, please.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't look. Yeah, he doesn't look good. The impact, doubled him over and sent him flying.
And now that he's got all those lovely wound penalties, Hector and Gawain are going to shoot him.
Okay.
That'd be 3 and
Nice.
4 on those.
Very nice.
Let's see.
Hey, this is truly the first fight since I've started playing Galahad where I got to be full on just rigor.
Fair.
Okay.
So it's a Mossberg. What is it? I think a Mossberg starts at 5p.
It doesn't matter at this point.
Okay, so he's just gone.
Yeah, you got the first technically Hector killed him, but he was still vertical. He was still vertical enough for Gawain to turn him into a red mist. Okay.
And I'm still rocking 2 minors now for defensive.
Yeah, let's see. Pardalis made 1 vial.
Prism.
Prism.
Okay. Prism made 1 convulse and shit his pants.
As long as it's not happening in my van, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, that's outside the van. Okay. Thornton dodged 2 of them. Galahad just turned 1 of them into a mist. Okay. All right, so it's them. Well, you hear he's mine, and the and one of them jumps down and attacks the T-Rex killer.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, monofilament whip. Oh gosh.
Nice.
Okay.
Tom loves him some monofilament whips.
That's
and-
fair.
I mean, they are pretty
Underutilized.
fucking awesome.
So go ahead and give a defense.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna use one of my. This is at me, right?
Yes,
I mean,
this is you. Oh yeah.
yeah.
But
As if there were anybody else. Yeah.
Ava, he's attacking with a monofilament whip to the critical glitch magnet. No one wants this.
Yeah. I'm gonna use a minor to do the dodge action to add my athletics of 2
Okay.
to the defense roll. I don't know if it'll let me mod. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. Okay. Even if I use edge, it's still gonna hit me.
I get 4. Well, I mean, you could make me reroll. Well, you'd have to. Yeah, you're right. You'd have to have 2 edge to do it.
I'd have to have 2 edge. I don't
I'll
suppose.
spend 2
you're-
edge to give you another edge.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you. Okay, I will spend 2 edge then to make them reroll 2.
Okay.
Maybe if they only, even if they only get the 1, it's still 1 less level of damage.
Yep.
It's true. That is true.
Okay.
What's the base on the mono whip?
All right. Man, this character should get a little messed up, but
guess I might as well just go ahead and roll
I
this.
say
So
base damage is 5
Yeah.
on a monofilament, isn't it?
I thought it was, yes.
That's what my brain's saying, but it's been a minute since I've played.
Oh no, it's 6. I'm glad I checked.
oh jeez.
Yeah,
Oh gosh.
monofilament
4P.
whip is still a great weapon.
Yep.
All right. So
Okay, yeah, so you had to I got no hit. I got no net hits. So you have to soak 6p. So you take 4p.
okay.
Okay. Let's see the Okay, Galahad, go ahead and roll defense twice.
Okay, I'm gonna burn the 2 miners to do that with my piloting.
Yeah.
So that's base. I get an edge because I'm using because I'm jumped in anyway.
Yep.
And it's the kind of thing. So I'll reroll one of the successes on the first one, and I'm fine on the second one. Ah, fuck. All right.
Okay. So on the first one, you take 4p.
Okay. Mark that down under Lancelot. So that's a 1 wound penalty on things now,
Yeah.
right?
Second one missed. Prism, go ahead and roll a defense.
Sure. What is that in a drone when you're jumped in?
Defense.
Piloting, intuition, control rig. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't have to spend my. If defense is automatically that,
Ooh,
I didn't
6.
need to spend my interactions to do that at all.
Okay. All right. You got through it. Prism.
Yeah.
Yes, it was painful to say the right name.
Doesn't help they both start with P.
Yeah. What is Petunia doing? Sorry, just ended.
I
couldn't
know.
resist.
I know. Well, I'm gonna shock the shit out of whoever tried shooting me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Seems like an appropriate response.
It's not wrong. I will admit that.
Ugh. All right, roll your dice. I'll see what I'll do. Oh, okay.
Oh,
3
hey.
hits is enough. That's 9p electric, or 9 stun electric.
Boogie woogie woogie woogie.
Nice.
No, it doesn't get old.
Yeah. Okay. It goes down. He goes down. Okay.
Is there another one close enough to me that I can reach?
Let's see what Jameson's dice says. Yes, there is.
Cool. I'm gonna do the same to him with my 4 miners.
Okay. Using children in warfare.
4.
I mean, Shiawase started it.
4. Okay. No, the
That'll be 8 stun.
and 6. Okay, that one goes down 2. All right, Thornton.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Am I within 10 meters of Cockney accent guy?
No.
No.
The two of them are jumping around. You are within 10 meters of the guy that tried to hit you with the monofilament whip.
Okay, yeah.
Did
You know,
hit him,
actually, I am more mad at that guy.
Yep.
That's a fair point. I forgot. For a second, I forgot the.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I like the inner monologue of Thornton. Wait a minute. I am mad at that guy.
Exactly. But yeah, I'm just gonna go over to them and smack them real hard with my hammer.
Okay.
But yeah. Oh, come on.
Buddies.
On 20 dice?
I don't know what to tell you.
Man!
You know, it is what it is.
Okay.
That's a glitch.
Reroll.
Is it a glitch?
That's a glitch. There's a lot of twos in there. That's
Oh,
with
God,
the
there's a lot of
twos. 1,
twos.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Oh,
14 twos and
on.
ones.
Okay. Getting
14.
karma from this, Thornton. And the karma is going to be banked towards what?
3/4 of your
Flying
roll.
off bad luck.
3/4 of your roll were twos and ones.
You know.
It's a good thing you're
Yeah.
not using a monofilament whip. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You were not allowed to have
that. That's fair.
The next build, monofilament whip with bad luck.
Yeah.
Gosh.
This runner's name is Jinxie. They dual wield monofilament whips, and they have one edge, and they have the bad luck. They've also got a criminal sin and wanted and
As technology, death warrant.
Oh, gosh.
Man, I want to build a missions character like that and play and just sit down at a
Ellis has
table.
that quality.
Okay. All right. So
I don't hit though, right? So
yeah. No.
So what damage is that? So
Your
4P?
yeah. Your feet to attempt some fancy footwork. Your feet
That
get
was your first
tangled up.
mistake.
Your feet get tangled up in the T-Rex that you slayed earlier.
of course. Yep.
And you go head over heels, falling on your face, prone. However, your hammer does nicely go flying out of your hand and breaking the thug's nose.
Oof.
Okay. Okay. Failed somewhat successfully.
Yeah, you're face down on your feet. And you hear a triumphant cry from Tanis. And you see him jumping down towards the van with this cape billowing behind him.
I'm sorry. What?
Slowing the descent of his fall.
Did Tanis just Batman?
Yes, Tanis just Batmaned down on top of the van, and you hear the guy with the monofilm. All right, I'm out. I'm out. We're in. You got the boss's jacket. We're in.
You got the boss. Did we just?
Would you like me to set that for you before you leave?
No, he's there. He's backing up. He grabbed he's like grabbed one of the guys that you stunned, that you zapped into unconsciousness. And they're literally just extracting themselves. Is anybody chasing after them?
Nope.
Tanis.
Okay, we're ready. I'm ready to go.
Thornton would probably
Okay.
be getting up and fighting with the T-Rex again.
Yes.
For
Oh, yeah.
round
No.
two. It's sort of like tangled up in him.
Yep.
I will pick up Thornton's hammer for him.
Yeah.
As
The
he's-
Oni will go over and pick up Thornton.
Just go live and let it happen.
Yeah.
Carry me, Galadan.
Just full on, just full on kitten grab of no, we're not doing this. Okay. Tanis, please explain.
You haven't been doing this long. Well, you might have been.
Like he starts saying that, and like literally both the Oni's head locks on him, the two drones lock on him, and his unconscious body sits up and looks at him. I'm sorry,
Okay.
what?
Do you got an arch enemy?
No one cares enough about me to hate me that much.
Yeah, I do.
Yes. And then I basically pull the sound clip out of the drone and put that on the windshield with the with things of "You got the boss's jacket," and then it highlights the word jacket and then bolds it and says, "I just hamburgered a man for a jacket."
No, you hamburgered him because he was going to kill me.
Okay. I'm
Agree-
making sure that was still on the table.
Yes.
Because if he wasn't going to kill you and we just went to town, then I'm not going to be a happy man.
Oh yeah, no, trust me.
Hence why Prism only uses electric,
He
non-lethal.
he's madder than normal. Stealing the jacket is counting coup, got his guys to back off, so you didn't have to hamburger anybody more.
Understood.
And he's unconscious up on top.
Okay.
You gotta
Everybody
work.
back in the vid.
You gotta work on your follow through, son. He's looking at Thornton. I mean, the throw was good. I'll give you the throw was good, but you gotta work it so that you plant one foot in front of you rather than having them both equal as you lean. It's just a bad scene.
Yeah. Thor probably still wrapped up in the T-Rex partially,
Yeah.
grabbing the hammer from Prism. It was just like, the throw was an accident, man. I don't know what to tell you. I got a lot of things to work on. And he'll just sort
The
of
fact that
dejectedly
he's so
go back
upfront
into the
about
van.
that is just amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, but
Like, yeah, no, that cool bit, that was on accident.
Yeah.
but I mean, there's
Didn't even mean to do it. That was the only good thing
mean-
that happened.
there's still the part where he still rolled 3/4 of his dice as
Yes,
glitch
failure.
dice, as
Yeah.
glitch dice. Even with bad luck, that's
That's
amazing.
impressive.
On a dice pool of 20.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
I just pulled it up out of curiosity because I was like, he's got bad luck. It wouldn't register.
yeah. So okay. But other than that, all right. Okay. With this jacket now, yeah, just if you drive me here, drop me off, we'll be all set. And I'll be able to get the information to the right people, and hopefully we can start figuring out why these kids and AIs are showing up.
That's at least good.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
It's the belief that they are related.
I don't know, but they're both Matrix things. They're both happening around the same time. We don't know, but we definitely got to find out about the kids because that's just wrong. Besides, I get to do this one more thing and then I get to go to Egypt.
Egypt, that's pretty cool. Never been there.
Yes, and I take you along, but your luck is just too bad.
You're not wrong. I don't want to be crashing any planes or anything.
Okay. You're able to drive up. As you pull up to the corner he indicated, everybody's comlink pings with 9,000 new yen.
Hey.
Galahad's pings with an extra 500 new yen for the cost of detailing.
That's
and you're able to drive off. Now, as you're driving off, Thorn calls you all.
Hey, Thorn.
Is something wrong?
Yeah, I just had the kids come up to me and tell me that Jameson told them that Alice was being bad.
I've had an interaction with Alice, haven't I?
I have, definitely, at least.
Yes, actually, you're right. Galahad has.
Alice has been talking to me on the
Yep,
on the
was.
dead drop I made.
Yep, I was talking to you about the dark and about hitting people with hammers.
Yep, and I made sure that she wasn't being abused by sticking her in the dark, Ava. Yeah. I know you didn't know.
No, I knew. That's why I stuck it in the dark.
Yeah. I don't know if Prism has. I mean, honestly, Alice is what he dropped off, but you didn't know her as Alice.
Before we got into the whole shenaniganery of the run last time, Galahad did drop the node address to Prism and let her know about it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah, yep. I remember.
So
that was mentioned at some point.
If Alice is still posting on that,
yep,
then Prism could have had interaction.
Yeah. No, they wouldn't have, because Alice started having other interactions. Specifically, she's the Matrix playground for the 5 toddler Technmancers. Gotcha. But
so sorry, we kind of got derailed on that. What was it? Jameson said that Alice is what?
That Alice is being bad, and that they're pointing to the node, and that Alice needs a timeout.
Well, I'm gonna hop basically Matrix travel to the node and figure out what the hell is going on.
Well, Thorn, Prism just fell over in the back seat, so I'm guessing she's talking to her.
Good, because all I gotta do is keep the good is take the good Capri Suns away from the kids, and they're punished. Works on.
I'm not sure we're punishing AI either.
But I don't got that kind of skills. At which point, everything fades to black, and we'll pick this up next time. I don't want to give away too much.
Okay.
Are we playing Thursday? We're playing Thursday, right?
Yes, we're playing Thursday, yes.
Okay. Can't wait to see what this has in store.
Wait, hold on. There's one thing I've got to do while I still have access to the character sheet.
Yep.
You mean Trixie's kid is a Shadowrunner now? God, I'm old. I realized that watching us play last time, like, Galahad might know your mom. They might not have interacted at all, but Galahad knows at least of your mom.
Well, Galahad was in the last stream.
Was he? I missed that part.
He
Was he?
He was the guy that was having trouble finding clothes. And directed Raptor to a spot. He was the guy that Raptor encountered in the clothing store.
Gotcha.
Because
I
literally,
did buy the Actioneer. Yeah, I remember that. I did not put together that was Galahad, which makes absolute sense considering.
So, don't know if we got anybody watching, but I had fun playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, good. But if there is somebody watching, we're going to be.
There does seem to be at least one that isn't a player, given the numbers.
That's true. Oh yeah, okay. We're going to be. Yes, if you want to see more of the story of what's happening in Seattle right now, it's not quite continued on Thursday, but it's in the same world. And some of the same players are going to, or some of the same NPCs will show up in the Thursday night games. And that's going to be over on twitch.tv/GenConTV. Is anybody, and Ava and myself are going to be there, me GMing, Ava playing a Decker.
I think next for Shadow of Nox is it Monday? No, Wednesday. We should be getting Wednesday on YouTube. We should have more of the Power Rangers podcast. I think the next thing on Twitch is going to be Monday as of right now because we're in the post Halloween extravaganza.
Yes.
So it'll be Paranormal Albany in. Why do I keep forgetting?
Portland.
In
Portland.
Oregon.
That's it.
Yeah, you're the one that made me decide.
It's also Albany, not Albany.
Yeah.
It's Albany.
It is not.
It's Albany.
We got to give her that one. There's so many pronunciations. I mangle beyond belief.
Yeah,
I got to give Abel one.
And then next 1 week from today is going to be the Avatar game.
Yep.
And then we start the whole cycle all over again, and we'll have Shadowrun in 2 weeks' time. If you're interested in watching us do Shadowrun and the horrible things that keep on happening, I think part of the fade to black is just Galahad spraying out the back of his van.
Yes. Yeah.
That's fair. I'm probably wearing that T-Rex home, by the way. Just the inflated T-Rex, just not even bothering to take it off. Just going to their low lifestyle apartment, just opening it, draped on them.
And on that note, thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Where was that? And I keep doing this to you guys. I'm sorry.
Yep, that's okay.
We're still waving.